We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. Taijuan Walker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. And when you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in games.
67 degrees our game time temperature. Swing and a liner. Again, a 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Striding into the box, Carlos Gomez. He's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. This is skied out toward right. Heading after it is Judge. And that ends the inning. 3. Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's probably enough. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
This is flared out towards second. And he's retired, 1 away. Town Nationals starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, I really like this club. I love the balance. And one of the things they do, if you look at the stat line, they're in the top 3rd of the league in slugging. And when you're able to have that kind of balance throughout your lineup, you're going to score a lot of runs. This team is a fun team to watch.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Smoke toward third. Machado is there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Here's Bryce Harper now. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing high in the air into left field. Davis ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So stepping in, number 7, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Here's Manny Machado now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Line drive to center field. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Orlando Arcia. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Davis now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. 2-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
And Zimmerman has a base hit.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gomez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. With 1 away, a reminder that we'll have Milwaukee Brewers baseball for you here on the show as you get a look there at our upcoming telecasts over the course of the next 7 days. Cue shot here out toward short. Few steps to his left is Drew, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see there that the Brewers are currently pacing the NL in that department. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here he comes on toward center field, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is. So striding in, Taijuan Walker as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eaton.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Daniel Murphy now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Eaton. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 38th home run of the season for him. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Stepping in now, number 7. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Ready with another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
The next 3-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. There to field is Drew. Throw gets him, 2 down. It's to bat Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. High pop-up. Rendon is there for it. And that ends the inning. But the Brewers are on the board. Here's big Aaron Judge. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 2.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The payoff pitch one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A base hit in his first trip.
Zimmerman.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gomez on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Zach Davies comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way out in front.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Carlos Gomez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gomez.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The catcher, number 32.
So
Matt
digging in now,
Wieters.
Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Digging in, Stephen Drew. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. I tried to get Drew to go after that one, but it's back to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping up now, Taijuan Walker. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
A runner on first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Bryce Harper will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, number 7. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 41st home run of the year for him. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. The 3-2 now to Machado. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 3-0 Milwaukee. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? 99. He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper on the move. And it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Hit back toward the mound. Segura for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The left fielder, number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. Still down 3-0. Now then. Hit hard to short. Up with it is Drew. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, pitcher, Zach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Davies. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Adrian Gonzalez.
A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Gloved by Murphy. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle. Drew's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gone. Yimi Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 32, Matt.
Ready for
Wieters.
another chance? Matt Wieters. A hit in 2 tries so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on now, and they'll slide.
Washington now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 45, Blake Trinan. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 59.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. Now here's the pitch. Sinker, 3 and 2 now. Number 7 would be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put in. Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in once again, Stephen Drew. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Fouled toward the 3rd base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Popped high in the air. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Lobaton.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Lobaton. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, hitless in 3 at-bats. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. In now, Aaron Judge. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Around first, digging for 2. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. The obligatory look at the Capitol building here in Washington, D.C. Set to go for the 9th inning here from
Playing right field, number 8.
pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Previously against Matt Albers, he's gone 2 for 5. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. That time it comes up empty, 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The batter, number 3.
Striding in once again, Orlando Arcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Zach Britton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Zach Britton.
Here's the 3-0. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Segura ranging into shallow right makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number
in now is Anthony Rendon. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, a perfect 2 for 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now, and it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To short. Arcia gloves it. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 3. Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Gene Segura standing in. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Into the box, Carlos Gomez. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A 2-run home run there by Carlos Gomez. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Taylor racing back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 39 on the season for him, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, they say hitting's contagious, but I didn't know home runs were. Third home run in a row by this team. They have got it working right now.
Digging in, number 7, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball to the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Here's Manny Machado now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Murphy. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th.
Stepping up now, Manny Pena, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Line towards center field. Taylor is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. They nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Kershaw now on 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado takes it in. No problem here. 1 away. At the plate, Chris Davis. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 3rd, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Nationals gone in order. They're down 4-0. At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in center field, Michael Taylor. He goes back on the ball as good as anybody. Had a little bit of a struggle coming in on things, but he charges the ball hard and makes good throws. I like it.
Throw on to first, two gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 4-0. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Ryan Zimmerman becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Gomez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Michael Taylor.
Ready now, Michael Taylor. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, 4 for 12. He'll try it again, 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Old Glory blowing in the wind as we are back for the top of the 3rd from the home of the Nats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward 3rd, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. Around first, Trout on his way to 2nd now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another chance. Number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. None out, runners at 1st and 2nd. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 42 on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Into the box now, Manny Machado. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Pena, a base hit in his first trip. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than 2nd as there are 2 aboard now.
Shortstop.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, 1 hit in 19 tries. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Stephen Drew becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Standing in, A.J. Cole. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his arm.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Gene Segura standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit in the air to center field. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. What a stop by Drew. What a play.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this is off the fence now, out near the Washington bullpen. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive.
Harper.
Great game plan.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Trout rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Standing in now, number 7. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And oh, that gets him on the mound.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Brewers are out in front, 9-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop up, drifting toward the third base dugout. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Out of play. Kershaw into the windup. 2-2 on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard towards center.
Well, there's another line drive single to start the inning here in the middle innings. I tell you what, they are swinging the bats today. They've had a great game plan. They've been aggressive. They've laid off of balls. They've hit strikes, everything you want, and they're executing to a T.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at bat. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Left fielder, Carlos
Striding
Gomez.
in once again, Carlos Gomez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 hits. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Line drive to left. Gomez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Fielder, number 3.
Digging in to try it again. Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Trout, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper, already a home run and a double for him in this one. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again. Number 7. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Pena. And he makes the throw to first. Wieters is retired, and there's one.
shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Pena recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Drew is retired, 2 down now. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up. Back here at Nationals Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Elvis Estrada comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Manny Pena.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit back up the middle. And this is past the shortstop Drew for a base hit.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one, but they're still.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
1 away.
The left fielder, number 2.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Chris Davis becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up. Gene Segura standing in. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Toward second, Drew is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Line drive to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2 pitch. There goes Gomez. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, Matt, clearly that was a hit and run. The runner was off on the swing, and he drives the ball so hard in the outfield they couldn't advance it.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And there's your first out of the inning. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gomez is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for Washington.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Matt Albers enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Manny Machado now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Pena. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 10.
Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that's over. 3-1. Bases are empty. One man out. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Strike 3. So now he's one out away from perfection. Adam Eaton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Adam Eaton.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that.
Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
And guys, the Brewers were given an excellent starting pitching performance from this man, Clayton Kershaw. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding.